Hi, all my smothered friends. I hope everyone's doing well out there today. What I have here for you is my most recent pre-order haul from Dessa's Homespun scents. So if you are interested in hearing what I hauled from the most recent pre-order, stay tuned. So Dessa's Homespun scents is owned by Dessa. This was her first pre-order in some time. She was moving across country, and so she had to take a break from her wax business for a bit of time before she could pour again to finish up that move, to get settled. I believe she also works a full-time job, so wax pouring is something she does as an extra. And so, yeah, it took quite a bit, but she is settled in, and she held a very interesting, fun pre-order with lots of fall blends offered and some holiday blends. I decided to go in. Now, if you guys have watched my previous video on Dessa's, you know that I don't know if I did one geared towards Dessa's, but I probably talked about it in my empties. You know that I've struggled with performance with Dessa's wax in my home. I do find that I seem to get a little bit better performance if I use more wax in my warmers when it comes to Dessa's wax. And I also seem to do better if I use her tiles compared to like her breakaway bars. I haven't bought anything bigger than the breakaway. They might be break apart. Okay, I'm looking at the invoice. Breakaway bars. I haven't bought anything larger than that because I have very little wax from Dessa's because I'm still trying to figure out whether or not this wax is going to work in my home. I've had some good experiences. And one of the scents I had a really good experience with was offered in this pre-order. So I did pick up 2 breakaway bars in that scent because the scent is amazing. And like I said, it performed very well in my home. And so I had to go in on it. I do, like I said, I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like I get better performance out of her tiles, which are small little squares. I don't know how that can be because I'm thinking it's the same wax. But I don't know. I guess I'm crazy because it does seem to be doing better for me when I use the tiles. But anyway, I'm using more wax and did get better results. So I decided just to go small, to pick up a few scents I had not experienced from Dessa's yet, and to pick up that scent that I knew I loved. And I actually picked up another scent here that I knew I loved, but I just doubled up on the tiles in that scent. And like I said, this is small. But another thing, Dessa is working with a new wax. And so that really got me interested in seeing if her new formula works better in my home. So without further ado, we shall get started. First thing in my box was my invoice. I love when a vendor includes an invoice because it helps me remember what I ordered and to make sure everything's here. It looks like I picked up 3 breakaway bars and I picked up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks like 11 tiles. So a decent order. It only came to $41.75 altogether. Her tiles are very cheap. They're like $2.75. And her breakaway bars are very well priced too at $4.75. And so, yeah, I felt like it was a decent small order, $10 shipping. So I came away with this small order for $51 and change. So very happy about that. If I didn't mention already, this was from her July pre-order. So I ordered this on July 20th. And I don't think the pre-order was open very long. It's interesting, but she is definitely one of these vendors. It seems like the wax goes very fast. And I don't know what her tat amount is. So, and tat is turnaround time. I don't know what her amount is that she is willing to pour before she shuts it down. But it does seem like her pre-orders are only open for a very short period of time, like an hour or less. Next thing in my box was a thank you card from Dessa's. It says, Dessa's Homespun Scents, handcrafted since 2014. Thank you for supporting my small business. Your order made my day, and I hope it brightens yours. Every order is handcrafted and made with love. And then Dessa hand wrote a note that says, Terry, thank you so much for ordering. Happy melting, Dessa. You guys know I really appreciate that handwritten note, that the vendor takes the time to do that. That's really something special, and I appreciate that. And then on the back, she has some warming, melting tips, and then her Facebook group information is there, so there's some good information to be had on the back. So great little bit of information on that card. Dessa also included 2 samples with my order, and they came in this cute little bag, and she always packages her wax, her samples so well. They look so pretty. Just the aesthetics of it, it's just gorgeous. And so, like I said, there's 2 samples. One is Autumn Bliss Bars, and the other one is Sinister. And there's a thank you again sticker right there. So let's get our nose in on these. And I have smelled these. I did not smell anything. Usually when something comes in, I kind of smell it quickly, and then I let it sit a little bit so it kind of marinates. And then it's interesting because things do tend to smell different when you let them sit for a little bit. So my on-camera sniff sometimes is like my real true first sniff, even though I've kind of stuck my nose in everything already. So Autumn Bliss Bars, and that is a little heart shape. Super cute. Nice little good chunk piece of wax. I can smell this already, and I haven't even put my nose up there. Ooh, that's a fruity scent. Oh, that's nice. This is like a fruity, but it has like a woodsy vibe to it. But it's sweet. Maybe not woodsy. It's sweet and it's fruity. I feel like it's a berry type of fruit. I don't know the scent notes, but I'm sure this is probably a scent that was offered in this pre-order. It smells to me like cranberries. But there's something else in with the fruit. And there's something sweet, like it's sweet. I mean, it's sweet because it's fruity too, but it's like a sweet kind of like a pastry note. Ooh, it's nice. I like that. I kind of wish I had picked that up, and I don't think I did. Because I think Dessa pretty much pays attention to that, and she usually puts in something different. I totally should have gotten that. Autumn Bliss Bars. I love when vendors include samples because I often find gems in the samples. But then it's like, it also kind of tells you, wow, I should have ordered that and I didn't. So you kind of have regrets too. So double-edged sword. And so the next scent in the sample bag was Sinister. Again, a nice little chunky heart, nice size. And I have no idea what the scent notes are in this, so let's give it a smell. Whoa, definitely a wood note in this one. I'm definitely picking up Palo. Palo's in here for sure, but there's some other kind of wood in here and it's smelling strong. I don't get any kind of fruitiness or bakery in this one. It's definitely a woodsy vibe. Maybe a little bit of creaminess, like a vanilla or a cream or maybe a marshmallow. It's definitely a woodsy scent. I like it. I just don't like it as much as that Autumn Bliss bar. So that is Sinister. I will enjoy both of those. So I really wholeheartedly appreciate them. And who knows, maybe with Sinister, I might like it even more when I warm it up. Okay, so I will start with the breakaway bars because I only have 3. One of them is a double, so I have 2 scents. So the first one, and I can't remember for the life of me why I picked this up in a breakaway bar, but I did. So Winter Snow Globe. Not sure why I didn't get tiles because I decided when I was going in, I was getting all tiles except for that scent that I knew I wanted in the breakaway bars, but for some reason I got breakaway bars in this. So this has scent notes of sugar cookies, crushed candy cane, vanilla bean, gooey marshmallow, and a white chocolate drizzle. So I don't feel like you see white chocolate too much in wax, so of course that drew me in. I love candy cane scents, especially when they're mixed with things like vanilla and marshmallow and sugar cookies. So didn't take pulling my leg to have to get me to order this. This is nice. Ooh, that is really good. It's interesting that white chocolate drizzle really adds an extra little bit of sweetness to this. It gives it a whole new vibe. So it's your like kind of like typical, so to speak, like peppermint sugar cookie, marshmallowy type of scent. But you definitely get a little bit of that white chocolate drizzle. And it just adds like this little sweet kind of candy note to it. If you've ever had white chocolate, it's like a super sweet confection. I really like this. I hope this does well, because like I said, I did not have great performance in her breakaway bars, but it smells nice and strong. And like I said, she has a new formula she's using. I wonder how long I should let it cure. I mean, I wouldn't do this anyway until closer to the holidays, but I want to get into this. Oh my gosh. I love that. Yeah, I love that. Winter Snow Globe. And I don't know if you can see the whole bar on camera, but they're kind of long and they have, I think, 7 chunks. Yeah. And I usually do the whole thing in my open space. I've also tried warming the whole thing in my bedroom. So I'm really hoping this new formula does better in my home. Nothing against this vendor. Sweet person. And I want to love her wax. And I love the smells of her wax. Like, she has some really interesting smells going on here. But I have not had great performance. So I'm really hoping this new formula is the trick I need. But I am still experimenting and I am finding more of her wax is better. So I think I'll be okay. And the one I got 2 of that I've already had before is Orange Grove. Look at the colors. One thing about Dessa's wax is the colors. If you ever notice her photos on her Facebook group, the colors that she has all set up when she starts gathering all her wax to get ready to pack it, stunning. And when people post her hauls, stunning. So Orange Grove has zesty oranges picked from the grove. You can even smell the orange peel. What I can tell you is this just the most delicious sweet orange blend ever. It's so good. It truly does smell like you're standing in the middle of a Florida orange grove. It truly does. Or California. It's so good. And this performs, this is a banger, guys. This performed very well in my home. So I knew I needed to have a couple. If I would have went heavier on these orders, you guys know I'm trying to be good when it comes to like summery scents and stuff like that. But I wasn't sure when we would see this again. I had to have it. And if I could have gotten more, I would have. But I'm trying to go light, guys. Trying to go light. Okay, so now we have the tiles. And I think I said I have, what, 6, 8. Oh, it looks like I have 10. So I must not have 11. I don't think I counted right. 3, 6, I have 10. I swear I counted 11 on my invoice. Let's check. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Terry, it was 10, not 11, so I can't count. So the first scent I have, and these are her little tiles, so cute. This is Banana Harvest Bread. And these I usually cut into, well, I was doing 4 pieces, but now I'm just doing like 2, sometimes 3. Sometimes I'll do 3 because I'm finding more wax is more in my warmers. And I usually do these in my bedroom. I don't expect this to perform in my open space. So we have, it says, we have paired our fresh baked banana nut bread with bushels of juicy ripe apples picked straight from the orchard. You guys know I love banana bakery. This is really nice. This is a nice banana bakery. This leans more authentic than it does artificial. There's her tile. You do get that apple. I don't know if I've ever had a blend that has banana and apple, but I think that in real life, a good apple bread with banana in it would be pretty darn delicious. Oh, this is really nice. I really like that. I mean, what it says is what it smells like. It smells like banana nut bread and like authentic banana nut bread, like real bananas, with a nice apple vibe to it. And the apple is really lovely. Like, you get equal notes of that banana nut bread and the apples. Not one note overtakes the other. It's absolutely delicious. Oh, I hope this wax does good for me. I really do. Banana Harvest Bread. Smells nice and strong on cold. I will say that. Next up is Pirate Voyage. This one is not really up my scent alley, but there's a lot of hype around this one, and people wanted to add it to the order, and Dessa did add it, and so I thought I've got to try it. So supposedly this is supposed to be what it smells like when you're on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which I don't know if that's at Disneyland or Disney World, but that's what it's supposed to smell like. I've never been to Disney. I love all things Disney, and I have always wanted to go to Disney. It's been my dream to go there. It was my dream to take my daughter there when she was young, but I was a single mom. I didn't make a lot of money. I had to pay all the bills on my own, worked 2 jobs for a number of years, and it just was not in the cards to afford Disney. And yeah, I don't know. Disney is so expensive now. I mean, it was expensive then. It is so expensive now. I don't know if that's going to happen in my future. But anyway, so all that to say, I don't know what the Pirates of the Caribbean ride smells like. So this says Pirates of the Caribbean inspired. Notes are sea spray, aged wood, cannon smoke, musty water, and it's from her Main Street Memories collection, which is Disney inspired, of course. And I just don't know if I'm going to like this because those scent notes are just not my vibe, but how pretty is this wax? I'll take it out in a second. Yeah. I will take all of you at your word that this is what this ride smells like, because I do feel like that's probably what it would smell like if you were in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Like old wood and like, you know, this aquatic sea spray, misty type of scent. That's what it smells like. Old wood with like misty water. There it is. Isn't that beautiful? And these are nice and thick, so perfect for my bedroom. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know if this one's for me, but I kind of knew that going in. It does smell a bit smoky from that cannon smoke. So it's just basically, I don't really get, it says musty water. I thought it said musty amber. I don't really get, I guess, I don't know. Do I get a mustiness? I definitely get, it says aged wood. And I told you, it kind of smells like old wood. Like wood that's been wet and sitting. And you definitely get that musty, misty, definitely get that water vibe. And you get that smokiness. I don't know. Is it cannon smoke? I don't know, but it's smoky for sure. It's a smoky, woodsy, watery, but like misty kind of water scent. So, yeah. I'm assuming that's what the ride smells like, but I don't know. I don't know. Pirate Voyage. Just basically my scent preference. But I hear it's amazing, so I'm certainly going to worm it and I'm going to try it. Next up is Visions of Sugar Plums. This is notes of, it says dance in their heads. Sugar plums, black pepper, holiday spices, and fresh balsam. So we've got sugared plums, black pepper, which not really a fan of pepper and wax, holiday spices, and fresh balsam. So everything else sounds good. Not sure about the black pepper. This is nice. I really do get that fresh balsam. So you've got to like Christmas tree, because you're definitely going to get a healthy dose of Christmas tree in this. I also pick up that sugared plums. I'm not, like, I'm getting spicy, but I couldn't tell you that I'm smelling black pepper per se, which is fine with me. I love me some black pepper. I will eat black pepper on my food all day long before I will have salt on my food. My daughter's polar opposite. Everything is covered in salt. I just like a very little bit of salt, but I will cover it in black pepper. But I don't really like the smell of black pepper. I mean, it's like a chewish, right? Like, I don't love it. This smells very nice. It smells like a very nice Christmas tree blend with a little bit of that sweet sugared plum mixed in there, and a little bit, it's not really spicy at all, just a little bit of spicy. So if you're worried about spice, I don't think you need to be. I'm not a fan of overly spicy blends either, but Vision of Sugar Plums. Next up is Sugared Zucchini Streusel. And this one had a lot of hype about it too. It sounded like it was well loved, so I decided I like zucchini bread. I'll try it. So this is zucchini bread, sugar cookie, and cinnamon streusel crumble. This is nice. This is a more dense zucchini bread to my nose, but you do get that sugar cookie. And you do get that cinnamon. It's definitely like a cinnamon bakery note. It's warm and it's crumbly. Oh, this smells really nice. That's a good zucchini bread. Like I said, it's a more dense zucchini bread. So if you're not a fan of the dense type of zucchini bread, you probably may want to stay away from this one. But that sugar cookie is really nice. Coming in there, creaming it up, smoothing it out, and that warm cinnamon crumble. Oh, that cinnamon note is so nice. I would eat this. Like, I would have this for breakfast with a latte in the morning. It genuinely smells like a streusel baked good. It genuinely does. That's pretty amazing smelling. Sugared zucchini streusel. I had heard her streusel was good. I think I actually had it in the blend in my last haul, but it didn't perform well for me. Next up is Autumn Equinox. Just love the name of that. Look at that wax, so pretty. And I love her colors, like I said. Beach Nights, which is marshmallow sea salt s'mores, and her vanilla voodoo. And I can't remember what's in her vanilla voodoo. I think it's sandalwood, it's vanilla. What is in her vanilla voodoo? I don't think I have it here. I've had it before and it's good. I don't remember what's in it. Is it birch? I think it's birch. I don't remember, but it's good. So Beach Nights, her vanilla voodoo, and white birch. So maybe it doesn't have birch since that's listed separately. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. You definitely get that white birch. That's a very nice tree vibe again. And you definitely get the creaminess of the Beach Nights and the vanilla voodoo. A little bit smoky. So I wonder if that vanilla voodoo has a smoky note to it. This is beautiful. This is warm, cozy, comforting. Perfect blend for the winter months. Perfect. I know it says Autumn Equinox, but I'm telling you, this is something I would rather warm in like January. So that's Autumn Equinox. Kind of gives the vibe of like something sweet and toasty and marshmallowy in front of a fireplace. Kind of gives that vibe. And I like it. Up next is Autumn Campfire. And this has notes of pumpkin, apple cider gingerbread, and that's not separated. So is there an oil called apple cider gingerbread? Or maybe it should be separated. Regardless, pumpkin, apple cider gingerbread, marshmallow, seasonal spices, and campfire. I don't know what I was thinking getting these campfire blends, because you know I'm not into the smoky, but probably because I had marshmallow in it too. And I kind of always depend on that marshmallow to tone it down and sweeten it up. Okay, I was gonna say, I get apple right away, so I'm getting that apple cider. Yep, that apple cider is strong. That is the first note my nose comes up on right away. I do get the pumpkin, and I do get that campfire note for sure. I am not really detecting gingerbread. So they all kind of have like different designs on them. I get the pumpkin, I get the apple cider for sure. I get the spices, and I get the campfire. I can't really detect a gingerbread, and I don't really detect like a sweet gooiness or anything like that from a marshmallow note. It's like a smoky, it's kind of like a smoky apple cider. Because I get the apple cider stronger than that pumpkin, although I do detect the pumpkin. It's kind of like a smoky pumpkin apple cider, basically, with emphasis on the apple cider. So it's a nice apple cider, like it's not like vinegary or anything like that to my nose. So Autumn Campfire. Next up is Nutcracker Sweet. And you will see it doesn't say S-U-I-T-E, it says S-W-E-E-T. So Nutcracker Sweet has notes of gingerbread, sugar cookies, cinnamon rolls, and honey sweet cakes. I don't always love honey and wax, but the other notes sounded good to me, so I wanted to try. This is nice. This is a nice honey. I definitely do get what she's calling honey sweet cakes. It does smell like a honey bakery note. I definitely get that. I definitely get the gingerbread, and it's a nice gingerbread. It is not super spicy at all. It is a nice sweet gingerbread, but that may be getting some help and assistance from that honey sweet cakes and that sugar cookies. And I do, the spice in here I detect more so from the cinnamon rolls than I do the gingerbread. But I get everything. I get the cinnamon rolls, I get the honey sweet cakes, I get the sugar cookies, I get the gingerbread. I can literally smell everything. Very well blended into like a very sweet, spicy, yummy, warm bakery dessert. That's nice. That's like perfect for this time of the year, perfect for Christmas, absolutely perfect. Oh my gosh, I love all these kind of notes for the fall and the winter. So that's Nutcracker Sweet. Next up is Ye Old Witch House. And I did hear good things about this one, so I decided to try it. This is a haunting blend of our Vanilla Voodoo, which I mentioned earlier I do like, sweet cinnamon streusel, toasted marshmallows, and bonfire bliss. You wouldn't think I wasn't crazy about smoky blends with all that I picked up that has it, right? This is nice. I'm picking up that Apollo that's in that Vanilla Voodoo. Is there Apollo in that? I'm going to have to look up those scent notes. I smell Apollo, but I kind of smell like sandalwood too. So in other words, the Vanilla Voodoo is coming through strong on this. I don't know what's in Bonfire Bliss, but this is not overly smoky. So maybe that's like a toned down smoky note. I don't know. But maybe it's also toned down by that toasted marshmallow. Do I get cinnamon? Not really picking up a lot of cinnamon. A little bit, but not overly so. And maybe the cinnamon is just light in that particular oil. Sweet cinnamon streusel. It's definitely not a spicy blend. But the star here is definitely her Vanilla Voodoo oil. I will post the notes above of what's in her Vanilla Voodoo. But it's like a nice, creamy, sweet, woodsy blend. With a little bit, I'm pretty sure it has a little bit of smokiness. It's like I said, it's been a bit since I've warmed it. But I remember really liking it. This is nice. I like this. Again, it's kind of like a smoky blend. I don't know what I was thinking on all the smoky blends, but I'm liking them, so I guess that's good. But yeah, that Vanilla Voodoo is definitely a star here. Ye Old Witch House. Very nice. Very nice. And then the last blend I picked up Tube. I've had this blend before and I really love it. And this is also a very well hyped up about blend that people really love. It tends to be a top seller for her. So this is Fall in New England. And like I said, I got 2 of them. So there it is by itself. And Fall in New England has notes of fresh brewed latte, buttery pumpkin caramel sauce, and cinnamon streusel. This is just the most delicious fall bakery. That brewed coffee latte, what's it called? Fresh brewed latte? Yeah. Really good. It's a nice, creamy, milky coffee. Definitely strong. It smells just like you walked into a Starbucks and you get all the wafts of the fresh coffee beans, but on the other side, you're getting the lattes brewing, the baristas mixing the latte. It's brewing, it's going, not brewing, but it's steaming. That's the word I'm looking for. It's steaming. So you get all this milkiness and creaminess going on in the store, but you also get that fresh coffee going on in the store. Yeah, it's so good. And you get that cinnamon streusel. And that caramel sauce, it's not signally sweet. It just kind of lends a little bit of a butteriness to the coffee note that's here. I feel like the coffee note is the star. You get that cinnamon streusel. So it's just like literally what I was just saying. You're in a Starbucks and you're getting the bakery notes You're getting the syrupy syrups that they're putting in the lattes. You're getting the smells of a coffee shop. All the warm coffees, not the cold coffees, the warm coffees. It's so beautiful. It does have a bit of a syrupiness to it, but the caramel is not overwhelming at all. It's really delicious. If you've never tried it, it's really hard to explain, but it is the perfect fall blend. If this is what New England smells like, I need to move there. That is fall in New England. Really enjoyed all that I got my nose into. I'm super excited about trying this new formula from Dessa's. Let me know, did you participate in this pre-order? And if you did, what did you get? I haven't been keeping an eye on Dessa's Facebook group too much recently, so I don't know when her next pre-order is. But I'm going to try some of this before I decide to go in on it. But like I said, you can see I went small. I basically stuck to tiles and then my tried and true, for sure, break apart bars. And even though breakaway bars, people, I wish these vendors would all call them the same thing. Like, I mean, L3, they're bougie bars. At least I remember bougie bars. But when it comes to break apart, breakaway, isn't there another term? There's break apart, breakaway, break me. I can't keep it all straight. You know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to get to warming this. I'm going to let some cure for a bit, but I got to get to warming some of this to see what I think. And I'll be reporting back on that in some of my empties videos, so look for that. But yeah, let me know what you got, what you're loving. What do you think of the new wax formula? I did watch Ashley Oberle's video. I know she loves Dessa's, and she talked about the new formula, and she was very happy with it. So I'm hoping I have the same experience in my home. Love her videos. Since I mentioned her, I will include her channel below. Check her out. Great YouTuber with great content. She is just a wax aficionado, and yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I hope you will subscribe to my channel in return, where I talk about all things home fragrance, including vendor wax, Scentsy wax, candles, what have it. If it's scenting my home, I'm talking about it. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Have a great one. Bye-bye.